Hello, Internet. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
And the University of Utah travels to Seattle to take on the undefeated Washington Huskies. Do they got a chance to take them down?
The University of Utah heads up to Washington to play the Huskies. They right now, FanDuel Sportsbook has Washington as a 10.5-point favorite. The underline on this one is 55.5. Give me your take on this game going into it real quick. Go ahead.
A 10-point favorite?
Yes, 10.5.
Washington's got 10.5 on the Utes. Okay.
Yeah, FanDuel Sportsbook as of about 3.5 hours ago.
Okay. That is a little bit offensive, in my opinion. Let me just start out with saying this Washington Huskies team is ridiculous. Okay. I've watched a lot of Washington Huskies football this year.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. I've probably watched the last 4 or 5 games all the way through every single minute.
It's been entertaining football to watch, man, for sure.
They are crazy. I mean, they score the ball like crazy. Their defense isn't fantastic, but they can lay it on in layers, and Penix is ridiculous. He's going to put you out there. He's going to give you a chance to be in every single ball game. With that being said, the keys for the Utes to win this game, for them to have any chance, in my opinion, keep Michael Penix off the football field. The Utes are still number 1 in the country in time of possession, and they have to use that stat to their advantage this week. Because if Michael Penix is on the field, they're going to be scoring points. It's what they do. They did it last week against USC. I mean, did you watch any of the Washington USC game?
I did.
It was an absolute just slugfest for offense, dude. There was zero defense in that game, period. It was whoever got one stop was winning.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was back and forth and back and forth. Washington ended up getting 2 stops and won the football game by 10. So they're really talented. They've got some really, really good receivers. Like I said, Michael Penix Jr. He's the passing yards leader in the country right now with 3,201. They've got the number 4 scoring offense at 41.7 yards per game. These guys are tied for 6th in the country for tackles for loss allowed. So they've got a really good offensive line. This is going to be a very tough game for the Utes. Very, very tough game for the Utes.
No, I agree. Again, it pretty much speaks for itself right now. It's not like they haven't played anybody,
right?
So
yeah,
they beat Oregon. They played some people,
and that's the thing is, they beat an Oregon team that absolutely demolished the Utes just 2 weeks ago. The Utes are going to come ready to play for this one. This is their season right now. Because if the Utes lose any more games, their chance for a Pac-12 championship's absolutely over. As of right now, there's still an equation that gets them there. They've got to beat Washington. Oregon State needs to continue to win and then beat Washington, and then they also have to lose a game or something like that. Like it's kind of crazy, but like you said, last year it was the exact same thing, and the Utes ended up there and they made it happen.
Yeah, to me, it's going to be the same thing. It's similar to that. We're in a situation now that we say that we were last year at this time.
Yep,
where we have 2 conference losses, and the Utes were in the position to control their own destiny, and they basically took care of business when they could, and just hoped that the rest of the chips fell in their lap, and they did.
Yep.
So I remember being a long shot, but it still happened. And you're absolutely right. That what I think here, as far as the key to this game, is this one is oddly familiar to the Utah USC game.
I agree.
The Utes are on the road, and they're playing a team that just is not good defensively.
Correct.
Just not good defensively. Great offense. One of the highest powered. The exact same. If you go back and watch our USC breakdown, a lot of what you just said is a lot of what you said there too. Like they have one of the highest rated offenses. They're getting points in the board and everything. It's very, very similar.
Yep.
So again, I'm not saying that I'm not calling an upset here, but I would say exactly to your point there. Again, Washington has the number 1 passing offense in the conference versus the number 1 passing defense in the conference. So you got 1-for-1 matching up this week. The Washington is 124th in passing defense and 122nd in yards given up per game, and they're averaging 37.5 points per game this season.
Yep.
So their defense is not great, man.
No, their defense really struggles. They can't stop the run. They will allow you to throw it over their head. Like I said, if we can run the ball and control the time of possession and just score points, right? You've got to get down. Even if you're getting 3 in some of these times, if you can burn 8 minutes and score 3, that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're going to need touchdowns to beat Washington, but burning clock and controlling the possession is going to be key for Utah to get out of there with a win. Utah does still lead the country in third down percentage on defense. So if we can force them into some of these third and long positions, we've got a good chance at getting some stops and again, getting Michael Penix back off the field. We want that defense out there. That's the Utes' path to victory.
Yeah, that's the key to my game as well. I said the keys to Utes winning this one was to keep Washington off the field there. But if Bryson Bars can come out firing like he did against Arizona State, and jump onto an early lead and then just keep the offense off the field, I think they're in a great spot.
I think something to remember is that Arizona State team gave this Washington team everything they could handle 3 weeks ago. I mean, they were looking upset time.
Yeah, the highlights were in our last video from the Washington game.
Yeah, I mean, and it was rough, dude. Washington was struggling; they couldn't get anything going, and that Arizona State defense is very tough. And Michael Penix still struggled to really get the ball into some of the spots because Arizona State was able to get home.
Right.
The Utes are going to be better than that.
Absolutely.
So if you can continue to rush for and drop 7 guys into coverage, the Utes will have a chance to hold Penix. And if they can hold him and get him back off the field, there's a path for victory there. That's my opinion. Yeah,
there is a path for victory there. I 100% agree. I just think, obviously the Utes defense is going to be way better than Arizona State's defense. They're not going to say that, but obviously on the flip side of it, Washington's defense is going to be better than what you saw against Arizona State. So as long as Bryson Barnes comes out with the momentum that he had last week and, they get a couple of scoring plays early, get the lead, I think there's something that they can definitely maintain and hopefully come out with an upset. I think it's definitely possible. Likely,
I sure hope so because I'm going to be there. So the Utes need to win.
That's
right.
I'm
telling you guys.
That's right. We need more W's.
Yes.
When you're attending games.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been to a few Jazz games this year and it's not gone well.
Yeah. Anyway, go Utes. You got anything else?
No, man, I'm excited. This is going to be a fantastic game. Make sure you guys leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Can the Utes take down Washington?
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know. Keep in mind, folks, we're on the grind to 1,000 subscribers. We are giving away the first $500 we earn in YouTube AdSense revenue back to our subscribers. 5 lucky subscribers will each earn $100. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on that opportunity. And let us know in the comments down below what you think about Utes' chances of winning this week. Are you taking the over-under on the 55.5? I'm actually going to take the under on this one. I think it's going to be under.
I am hoping for a Utes win, so I need it to be under. Because if anybody scores that many points, we could be in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And keep in mind, folks, if we get this video to 100 likes, we'll go ahead and give away one of these sweet DNA t-shirts.
Yep. Smash the like button. We appreciate you guys.
With all that said, my name is Darren. This is AJ, and this has been the DNA Sports Recap.
Till next time.